Hello everyone and welcome back to Legends of Aria. Today I'm on my Mage Tamer and my goal today is to actually try to get a few of the rare spawn creatures that are in the game. Ones that I've tried in the past were the giant crab, which I have not been successful at, which I'll try again today. And then also there is a ancient crocodile that I've never seen spawn in the swamp, and I'm going to probably go look for that later on. But first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to head out and see if I can get a dread tamed. And now dreads are the black horses that people can ride that are beasts that you see maybe around. They don't spawn that often. I tamed one yesterday. It was my first time taming one. It took me, I would assume, 40 minutes to try to get this thing tamed. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to head on out and see if I can take advantage of the situation there and get that thing all tamed up. It might take me a while, but I did get some pretty good skill gain off doing it last time, so I'm kind of hoping to repeat that same process. If I got skill gain out of the deal, that would be worth it. Eclipse, bro! Haha. Miss you, buddy. Life's good, man. I wish you still played. That's all I can say. You the man, dude. Thanks for that donation. That means a lot to me, dude. That's big monies. How's your health doing? That's the number one question. Nice, dude. Yeah, focus on getting better, man. Maybe someday we can rock it together. Still rocking your tunes? I hope you hope you take some time to make some beats. Oh, nice. Yeah, I would do multiple things basically. Maybe VR, if you had VR, that would be pretty cool. Beat Saber. I want to play Beat Saber. That was weird. I couldn't run through there. I thought the game was lagged up or something. Maybe it was. Alright, so I really don't know how often this horse spawns. But I do believe he is up. I did see him just before my stream. I tried to kind of pull him away from his spawn point so I could take advantage of him being up and being able to tame him. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go look to see that if I was successful in doing that. And then from there, see if I can get him tamed. So he may have teleported back or walked back to his spawn point. Or maybe pulling him away like that bugs him out. But we'll see. Nope, guess not. There he is. Alright, so I'm going to take advantage of a pathing site issue that won't be able to be done once the new client shows up. Oops. But as for now, I can take advantage of this little tiny tree. Yeah, this is a dread eclipse. This is a rare horse. Oh, I tamed it the first try. Okay. That was easy. Yeah, so I came here the other day, or 2 days ago, and was able to find the rare spawn. It took me, I think, at least 40 minutes to tame it, and I got good skill gain. This time was like instant. So people have told me that there is a true black and then there is a not true black. And the other one I got looks more brown. What the hell? He didn't lose his aggro to me. He's gonna kick my ass. What if I get off him again? Is he gonna kill me? He's pissed. Yeah, I know. Alright, I hope he doesn't do that again. I'll stable his ass before, Ooh, that's a wild stallion right there. Okay, so it was the bottom dread. Well, I think there's pet aggression that's continuing, and people have reported that bug. So let me summon this dread. Okay, so this is the dread I got yesterday. Okay, and if you look at this one I would consider it to be more brown. But let's compare it to the other one. Now watch me take the pet out. Okay, so he's going to be this one. He's still pissed. The dread won't listen to me. Alright, now he's guarding me. What? He's still attacking me, though? Yeah, I know. Do I need to feed him or what? So my other dread doesn't do that to me. And when I look at them in the same light, they look like they're the same color. So why is this dread doing it to me? Okay, I have 3 copper, so I don't have enough for an emergency stabling. The other thing I noticed about these is they don't have any horse noises when you're like running. They're just completely silent. I guess I could go kill myself next to a. I could go unmount next to a res shrine. I mean, once he kills me, maybe he'll stop being aggressive. So he's guarding me, he's following me. All stay doesn't seem to be making him do anything, but we'll see what happens here. Get the emergency stable thing ready. Oh wait, will that work? Yeah. I don't even know if that's a command, but I command you to stop. Ouch! What the hell? Fizzled cloak. There, I'm cloaking. Now you can forget being mad at me, maybe? Nope. Alright, let's try the turn it off and on again scenario. After this, I'm just going to stable it up and then try to get a giant crab, I guess, or something. Because it's a giant crab and the ancient crocodile. I like how my ping is broken. It never displays the pings. You were a Democrat, now you're Republican? Or no, you were a Republican, now you're a Democrat? Alright, so my dread stopped attacking me. Alright, logging in and out fixed it. I got a chicken in here. Let's get my chicken. Oh, that's not a chicken. Oh, shit. I was going to release it. I forgot I named a wyvern chicken. Oh, I just totally got fooled by my own trick. And I don't have enough money to put him back. I was like, whoa, that's a big chicken. Blanco, this is early access. There is no alpha. This is no wipe. It's going to launch on Steam really soon. If you type !LOA in chat, it takes you to my affiliate store. You can either purchase it there through me using my code CGTV at checkout to get a small discount, or you can go to their website and purchase the game. If you purchase it through me, I think there still is founder packs available. I'm not sure. They are a little more expensive. The cheapest price you can get in is $30. There is no subscription fee. It's a one-time payment. And you can keep playing. No more wipes. There's a big expansion planned for Steam launch, which is hopefully sometime this spring. The game's a ton of fun. I'm going to take around 2 pieces of silver with me. That way I won't run into those shenanigans again. So I was going to try to just get rid of the chicken because there is a limited amount of stable slots. I didn't know there was until I started filling it up with wyverns. Yeah, Blanco, and if you have any questions, you're welcome to come back to this channel or hang out and ask me any questions you would like. So this is kind of a Ask Me Anything new player experience stream, our friendly stream. So I went the wrong way. I always do that. I run into there to stable my pet. Okay, so what was I going to take to the crabs? Something I could easily just drop, like a giant scorpion? No. I don't have a beetle? I must have let it go. Well, let's take that because I don't really... I don't really want it taking up my bind spots anymore, so. Come on, go through the gate. You can do it. Oh, nice, Slammer. I'm on the Azure Sky server. Oh, I didn't mean to take my ruin with me. Means I gotta go back. There we go. So Lightning Scroll, I mean, players are probably going to be the best place to buy Lightning Scroll, and you can buy it off a player vendor. A lot of people advertise that they sell scrolls based off what they have out on their tables. I may even have Lightning in my vendor, I just haven't looked. So, there, you can also go and kill Bone Magi. So if you want to go find your own Lightning Scroll, go kill Bone Magi. You'll get a bunch of scrolls. You can get even greater heal, lightning. I mean, they're kind of rare if you're farming them yourself. I've also gotten lightning scrolls, I think, out of like treasure maps. So treasure maps and fishing maps. But yeah, most of the merchants, like on the side of the road here, will sell things like scrolls. It's hard to find out who's selling what when they're not. This guy looks like he's selling all armor. Oh, nice. Yeah, so if you're leveling up mage, it's good to kill things that drop 1, reagents, and 2, maybe spell books. So maybe going and fighting, and there's a place to do it in the PvE zone. So there's a good place to fight skeletal mages right here. It's called the Haunted Ruins. It is in a PvP area, or PvE area, so it's a little safer. There's an occasional lich and kind of lich lord thing that spawns there, though, so you have to be on your toes. Oh, nice. It's a good place to be. I mean, you can be there till like 85, level 85. But there's other places to level up besides that dungeon, but that's a good place to be. So are you on Azure Sky as well, or did you pick pick a different server? What if this giant scorpion's can even do the trick? Yeah, I mean, if you really think about it, you can get if you get a good farming spot, I can make about 2 gold an hour if I don't get PK'd. So it's only really 2 hours worth of farming end game to get that spell book. You log out and log back in, and then you'll know which server you made your character on. I don't think there's a way that shows you in game. That's like the 3rd goblin camp I've had to run around. Oh, look, a zombie camp. Undead. So I think the chances of getting a giant crab are pretty slim. I've came here and tried to farm this before. I was actually pretty amazed that I tamed that dread horse in my first try. So I was actually expecting to be there for a little bit trying to tame that thing. I don't have full spell books, so I mean, if you're on the same server as me, Slammer, and I have a spell in my vendor, dude, I'll be totally chill and kick it down. Watch that crab kick the scorpion's ass. It's gonna kick its ass. Wow, that giant scorpion's trash. Yeah. Trashy trash McGee. I mean, that's the first beast you can tame, so I understand why, but it's the most populated server, Slammer. So when I'm done killing these crabs for a little bit, I'll try to meet up with you and see what kind of spells I have. Yeah, so this gets discouraging really quick because there's 3 spawns and there's like 1 in 100 chance that the giant one spawns. So frayed scrolls, that's for crafting that's for crafting scrolls. So you can become a scribe, and you can scribe your own scrolls. But there's 3 levels of scrolls you have to find as an ingredient part to make them. So you can be a scribe and you can learn your own, make your own spells for your book. The end level ones get really hard because of the ancient scroll you need to craft the spell. I mean, I would save it. And I mean, it stacks. It's easily savable. If you ever feel like making a character that does that, then you'll have a nice stack of them saved up. So my attitude is keep everything until you can't keep things, and then at that time you'll know what to throw away. That looks kind of creepy. Tame the crab. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little test. So yeah, not of every ability though, but they do have what you would consider tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 books. And they're based on how many skill points they are needed to learn. The tier 3 books only drop off the awakenings. The tier 1 and tier 2 books, you can get them off of level 2 of the dungeons. You can also get them off of like mobs like the Beholder, the Pirate Captain, the Imp. So when people find them, they sell them. So I have some for sale on my vendor because I've found them from doing either the awakenings or killing rare mobs. No, Slammer, ask tons of questions, bud. That's why I stream is to interact with the community. Alright, so crab released. Surprised my giant scorpion corpse. Arise, my minion. There is one EU server live, and Steam launch, they keep pushing it back. They won't give us a confident date. They're still saying, I think, spring, which is basically gives them about 3 months. But, I mean, there's really no reason to wait for Steam launch. You'll be able to, get your account, I think, merged into Steam. In a tractor trailer sleeper? Oh, I bet. Well, I mean, Blanco, you can play the game fully PvE. You're just going to be going into areas which that risk put your character and your gear at risk. But that's the best place to get rewards. So I play this character here as my mage tamer. I play this game as a full PvE game with this character, and I consider red players part of the fun. I do get killed sometimes, and sometimes I win. And then the victory is just so much more rewarding. So there are places you can go, you can casually play. You can pretty much level your character up almost to max level in almost every profession in a guarded area. But the game is designed as a risk versus reward scenario. So the more you risk, the more rewards you can get. And sometimes that risk consists of getting killed by other players. But you have so much backup gear saved up, and it's not like you can't just go re-gear up. So it's an inconvenience sometimes, 20-30 minutes out of your day running back, re-gearing up. But if you play smart and you play with friends, or just play smart, you get ganked very little. So, I mean, I wouldn't say I've ever gotten griefed. I have gotten ganked, like 5 versus 1, which seems to be completely unfair, which it is, but you just move on and you wear what you can afford to lose. And don't limit yourself from experiencing parts of the game because you're afraid you're going to die or get killed or lose your stuff. That's kind of like you really got to think of it as like a roguelike or that type of mentality where you put in your 50 cents, you're playing the video game, and when you die, you got to put your 50 cents back in. So Blanco, there's enough PvE content depending on which type of character you play. I have one account with 4 characters, And I have been playing, I'd probably on average a couple hours a day since launch. I have a mage tamer, I have a stealth archer, I have a warrior lockpicker, and I have a crafter harvester. My crafter, his crafting skills are around 80s. His harvestings are around 90s. I haven't put too much time in him. But my other 3 characters I have, and they're not done yet. They still have a few more points to go. So I'd say for your $30, there's plenty of content for $30. I've gotten well over 30 hours. That's like a dollar an hour. I mean, I've probably gotten hundreds of hours, but... Alright, so the release pet doesn't seem to be spawning a new one. I think maybe I was testing out something different. It was a pre-tamed pet killed or a released pet. Well, I think I'm kind of at my wit's end already about trying to get this elusive giant crab that I can never get. I mean, I've seriously came here like 4 times, and at points I've given it a pretty good run. Like at least an hour. I think I've been here at least 30 minutes. So Blanco, yes, you can, but everybody else kind of can too. There is so everything in the game. This is how I see it. Every skill in the game needs a little bit of love. There's not one skill set I feel that is completely fleshed out and is good. They're all playable. They're all fun. But they're all lacking a little bit of something, and you don't really know it until you like get into it and play. They are aware of those issues. They are really focusing on getting a stable, solid base game before they start doing a lot of those tweaks. And they want to do that before the Steam launch and the Frozen Tundra expansion. And the Frozen Tundra expansion, from what I understand, is going to be such a game changer. That's why it's been taking so long. And some systems are going to completely change with that. And I mean, I hope that's true. So the way the system is designed, players will need equipment because they'll be losing it because it breaks and because they lose it in PvE. Nothing lasts forever. And so a good crafter that has consistent good prices that are always stocked is, I think, something that people will be looking for. So the problem is if you don't keep good prices and you don't keep your vendor stocked, people will stop going to your vendor because you have to actually physically run there, open up the container and look. Yeah, it's full loot. So somebody could come here, kill me, and take all my stuffs. But again, I'm wearing something that I can easily replace, that I don't mind losing. And whenever you feel comfortable, then you can wear that higher end gear. And each individual piece, when it comes down to it, isn't that big between low end and high end, but it's all the stuff put together that makes the big difference. All right. Well, I'm gonna give it one more. Let's give it one more spawn round. See if the giant one shows up. I'm not gonna hold my breath. It's pretty much all player based. There are a few things that NPCs sell, which I kind of feel is a little unfortunate. Like they do sell reagents that respawn on a timer that can be sold out. So very similar to Ultima, you can buy out the shopkeeper and you have to wait for him to respawn. They do sell reagents in that way. They also sell arrows in that way. They sell bandages that way. They sell low-end potions that way. I think that's kind of about it. It's whoever grabs the loot, so it's a free-for-all for loot system. That's in a PvP, in the PvP area. So Slammer, in a PvE area, if somebody loots your corpse, they'll lose karma, but they can loot your corpses. There is a group and party system. There is a like round robin, free for all, a bunch of different things. My Slaroni, what's up, man? Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to town here real quickly. So if you needed scrolls, I can meet you in Eldir Village, and I can see what low-end scrolls I still have on my vendor. I may not have anything, which might suck, but all right, that was my last chance. Well, let's no giant crab. Blanco, you know, I don't really know any. Besides, I mean, other streamers are pretty good. Marky Dragon channel is pretty good, but his channel is sometimes pretty busy, and he doesn't get to all the questions. I mean, any other LOA streamer should be streaming it to help promote the game and should help you with questions. That's just my opinion. I do have lots of old VODs too, especially on YouTube. I do keep all my VODs, so I do stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Yeah, he usually does stream Eve. So he streams between Eve, Legends of Aria, Shrouds of the Avatar, World of Tanks. I mean, he does stream a lot of different things. I mean, I've been streaming a lot of Aria, but I also do stream Elite Dangerous. I do stream new games that are given to me by developers. So occasionally I'll be doing something different on this channel, but I'll always answer questions about games that I like playing. All right, so it looks like they're all up. Go to my house first. Lightning. So I got lightning. I also got greater heal. You want greater heal? Let's see. What are other good ones for low level? Well, let's see here. Fireball is pretty good for low level. And then I can give you energy bolt too, just because that's a good one. All right, headed to the Eldir Bank. Yeah, so there's a giant rare crab that spawns there. So earlier I went and I tamed the Dread, which is a black horse. That's like a beast. They're very rare spawn. Kind of hard to tame. I was able to get them and find them and then tamed them on first try, which was amazing. And then I went to go try to get the giant crab, who wasn't there. And now I may just go run through the swamp. Any extra horses? I do have Discord Slammer. It is down below on Steam, or on, sorry, Twitch. There's a link down below. I am in Discord quite often. You're welcome to ask me questions. Other people in here play as well, so. So Slammer, are you near Elderville? Oh, there you are, right there. Bam. Well, there's player-owned buildings. So, like my house that I went to, is owned by me. I can set it up to like sell things for accommodations, like heal potions or food, or but it's not set up the same way town is set up. Did you say no? Oh. Why is it not? Oh wait. Wrong one. Wait, join the guild. So I did the wrong invite at first. Invite to guild. There we go. No, it can't. It's locked. And items are locked down inside, so you have to lock things down inside your house. So I guess I'll show you real quick because I'm going home. I gotta go home again. I'll stop fizzling. So this is my house. This is my own structure. This is my land. This is my vendor. So this is set up with my stuff. The door's locked. You can send invites to friends. So this is a friend of mine he kind of hangs out in my house sometimes. I don't know what he's doing. And this is where you store and decorate all the goodies you find in the game. So some of these items I found while exploring, treasure hunting, dungeon running, that type of stuff. And then you store loot. Yeah, the door's locked and everything is locked down, and then there's security on containers. Alright, so let's go to a nasty place where I might get killed, but I don't really have anything on me worth taking, really. This is a common place to get waxed, though. When you can start casting it successfully and get skill gains. So I think you can start casting it at 35 or 40, which should be almost right away. I mean, you can test it on yourself, too. Cast it on yourself. See how it feels. Alright, so I don't think I've ever seen one. Mascheroni, take care, man. Have a great night. I don't think I've ever seen one, but this is where the ancient crocodile could spawn. And do I gotta kill the crocodile over and over again? And which one's stronger? Okay. Giant scorpion. Oh, giant scorpion wins. So I don't even know if this thing even is a thing anymore. I mean, it seems like it would be a thing. How does it feel without healing and vigor? Without having that insta-heal. So let me so I guess you're comparing it to bandages next level. So you might have an instant heal, but your cooldown on your bandage is incredibly long. I can get off at least 3, maybe 4 greater heals, which means I can out-heal somebody with bandages until I run out of mana. So then I rely on slurping potions, which still allows me to, for short periods of time, outperform healing with a bandage, and I can do it from a distance. I don't have to stand right next to him. So that's the benefit of having that. But there, that's also the downside, I guess. So I have 50 mana, so I have quite a bit of intelligence. So I can spam out quite a few greater heals before I'm out of mana, and then slurp either a regular or a greater mana potion. I would assume regular. But it would be interesting to see which one could out heal. But crocodile. But I like to be able to do it from a distance instead of being right next to him. I have played a archer tamer before during one of the betas, but I have not played a melee tamer. And during the beta, I never got to wyvern status, so I really don't have anything to really compare it to. Ow. So I wonder if it's as common that I guess that one didn't spawn on an island. So I'm not really expecting to find the ancient croc out here, but I thought I would at least give it a shot. I mean, I did find the dread. Didn't find the crab. Seems like the crab is more elusive than the dread is. It's part of the giant tree. I really don't want to go in the tree area, because I don't think crocs spawn over there. Maybe they do. But I've never seen them over on this side of the tree. That's why I'm saying that. Oh, there's a croc. Okay. So next level play, I am currently in DOA with this character. Let's see, turn on. There's so many name settings now, I don't know which one I'm turning on or off. Ah! So Slammer, the horse that I tamed at the beginning of the stream is called the Dread, which is like a dire horse. It can't cast spells, but it is a very powerful horse. And it's so powerful that I can't really use it with other things. I have to use it with just the horse itself, or that horse and this horse. a weird trail. Okay. So I can transfer them to people who are able to ride them. So I could give them to another tamer with very similar skill level. But I don't believe... Well, you know, I could probably give them to another player. It's just they would never listen to them. Like, I'd have to make it follow you. I'd have to make it guard you. And I'd have to give it to you. And then maybe it would work. It's a very good question. Because you're just riding it. You're not really commanding it to kill things. So the problem is, like, if you jumped off of it, you couldn't command it to kill anything. Oh, it'll just tell you it can't control it. Are they sure it's a crocodile and not an alligator? I thought crocodile had very long, narrow snouts. And alligators had very short, fat snouts. Oh, missing reagent. I guess I could just come kill crocodiles all day. Never messed around with this bridge though, it's really weird. The swamp bridge. Well, I don't know what I'm doing if what I'm doing is what I need to be doing to get the ancient croc to spawn. So maybe I do a little more research. I don't even know if anybody's tamed one or talked about taming one, or I don't know. I don't get much information on that. So I'll go show you the pets that I do have in my stables. I'll jump on one of the dreads too and show it. So I tamed my first one yesterday. It felt like 40 minutes. I gained 5 skill gains. 3 in lore, 2 in taming. I was pretty stoked. And then today I went and noticed that the dread was back up. So I started my stream and I went there and I tamed the dread, and I tamed it on the first try. Hey, what's up, Zamper? So the dread takes up five slots, and this horse takes up 1 slot. So, so I got a dread. That's one of the rare spawn pets. I went to try to go get the crab today, and I searched around for the ancient crocodile. So Zamper, I hid behind a tree like you do with the wyverns. You use the tree trick where you stand right behind a tree and it can't hit you. With the new monster AI, you're not going to be able to do that. I don't know. I mean, I know the giant crab's not too strong. It's just like you got to collect them all. So I'm trying to collect the giant crab just because it does a lot more damage, yeah, compared to a regular horse. So it might not listen to me. There it goes. Kill the giant rat. 86 damage. Alright, so me and my horse, we're gonna go save him. The wyvern would kill the dread. Easy. Well, I don't know. So, I think if I was to ride a horse in a battle and just use my mage skills for PvPing, I would like to do this because with the new mount mechanics, if they put them in, everybody gets dismounted when you go into combat. And so what that means to me is like everybody will get dismounted and they'll have this lame horse next to them. And I would get dismounted and have a dread standing next to me that would charge into combat or defend me. So it's a situational, I think, type beast. I would ride it into PvP combat. I wouldn't go farming with it like I do with my wyvern. We'll see how well it does clearing the entrance to this dungeon. Of course, I'm going to probably drop a fucking meteor strike on it. Oh, well, somebody already killed him. Oh, nice, Samper. Yeah, I think need to have like 100 taming or something for these things to listen to you. Maybe it's like 99 taming or 98 taming or something. Currently I have 96 taming, so they don't listen. Oh, really? Missing reagent. Okay. Alright, folks. Well, I think I'm going to kind of end my Monday stream early here. I got food waiting for me. I typically stream between an hour and 2 hours. I streamed about an hour and 22 minutes. I was able to go out and successfully tame a dread. Again, the elusive giant crab. I did not get the elusive giant crab. And I tried to go fart around looking for the ancient crocodile, if it even exists. But we'll see what happens. I'll keep hunting for him, and we'll see how it goes. So I appreciate the support, Eclipse Pro. Good to see you, bro. Hope you're feeling better. Keep working on your health. Again, thanks to the donation. You're awesome. Appreciate everyone being here. Check the links below my stream. Help support the channel. And as always, keep on gaming. We'll see you guys next time.